Zeeve SCAPE is the next generation security and privacy protocol for the decentralized Web3 infrastructure. My name is Rico Richardson, and in this video I'm going to tell you all about Zeeve. As data gets even more versatile and mobile, networks start getting more decentralized and distributed. And Zeeve wants to make sure that individuals, businesses, organizations and governments across the globe are building on top of a future layer on technology which ensures security, scalability and practicality all combined. Now, according to Zeeve, the single ledger blockchains or decentralized solutions of today do not address the challenges of privacy, security and integrity that is vital for growing peer-to-peer ecosystems. Zeeve has picked 5 issues that we run into. These are missing privacy for public use cases, in example DeFi, missing a secure yet verifiable private data sharing protocol for, let's say, patient data sharing, missing a programmable selective consensus like community credit, and missing a mechanism to verify identity in peer-to-peer transactions without exposing credentials itself like SSO, and finally missing conformance to compliance without compromising any trust. An example, industry consortiums. Now, Zeeve believes there is a need for a trustless and verifiable peer-to-peer network that ensures self-owned data, secure peer-to-peer transactions, that is configurable and privacy-driven, and has selective consensus and data sharing. They help DevOps teams ease their operational security and performance challenges while deploying and managing blockchain nodes and networks. The primary goal of Zeeve SCAPE is to become the de facto for blockchain and non-blockchain applications to be able to achieve the decentralization with embedded and configurable privacy and security flexibility available. While being open source and enabling the community to further make it more adaptable, the objective is to make it pluggable to existing blockchain protocols or operating as an independent network for non-blockchain applications instead of just making it as a new network of its own. So Zeeve SCAPE is basically a privacy and security protocol made for the future of internet, which is user-centric, offers freedom of choice with security and trust, and is TEE based. Now, TEE based means a trusted execution environment, which is a secure area of a main processor that guarantees code and data loaded inside to be protected with respect to confidentiality and integrity. In general terms, the TEE offers an execution space that provides a higher level of security for trusted applications running on the device than a rich operating system and more functionality than a secure element. Now, you might wonder what Zeeve is. Zeeve is one of the leading innovators in the blockchain space, and the full stack blockchain platforms and products help developers build next generation networks and enable enterprises to launch more powerful Web3 distributed infrastructure and applications. They are trusted by companies like Intel, Thetan and so on, and also one of the leading telecom companies in the UK. And they want to be a one-stop platform for all blockchain protocols. They support the most popular permission and public blockchain protocols to deploy nodes and build dApps on. And they provide seamless deployment of networks for ventures and consortiums, and they support secure and high-performing developers as well as staking nodes, and it allows you to use their expertise to deploy hybrid blockchains like Ethereum or DAML with Fabric. They want the users to be able to have a faster time to market by allowing you to save up to 97% of the time by using Zeeve for blockchain nodes. And they also want to help you set up a secure and reliable blockchain nodes and network, and finally help you to grow your network by inviting other members to deploy their own infrastructure through simple network management. Now, Zeeve SCAPE is designed in a manner that it fits as an underlying layer to most of the applications level, protocol level blockchain and non-blockchain implementations. It especially excels in the use case of enterprise data management and real-time applications and consumable services. Most enterprises are large and distributed, and so is their data. That brings a challenge when it comes to storing and accessing the data securely and being able to transfer it without getting compromised. Zeeve SCAPE is designed to conquer these kinds of challenges in enterprise data management by using the most advanced TEE-based data encryption and storage mechanisms to ensure end-to-end data integrity by decentralizing the data sharing algorithms, enhancing the privacy to another level. It allows the source to be encrypted and managed by its own TEE environments, and only a securely embedded data sharing algorithm following the pre-programmed privacy and access validation rules, is allowed to initiate a transaction. TEE Enclave, enabled by SCAPE, also holds the keys, identifies alongside these dynamic data sharing algorithms. SCAPE fits the most of the generic implementation as it functions as an underlying layer and facilitates SDK and API or library-based consumption of complex services enabled by the decentralized network nodes. SCAPE allows the individuals to start the nodes on their committed resources or to start by utilizing any of the existing nodes on the network while focusing on the application compute logic only. The application layer can simply start generating data, storing data, computing upon it, and further transfer it using SCAPE nodes. The nodes running to facilitate the application can be part of an entirely public owned network or can be privately owned, or even standalone implementations can be done. SCAPE can fit to many use cases such as digital rights management applications, NFT asset storage, and transfer decentralized marketplaces and e-commerce workflows, and much more. Now, Zeeve also has a token, and its primary goal is to extend the decentralized system and grow it further to enhance the trust and transparency in remote execution and distributed storage. Users can offer resources to the Zeeve nodes and in return receive tokens, and the same goes for big data centers that deliver resources to the Zeeve nodes. The nodes interact with developers and enterprises which will consume the Zeeve network to run their applications, blockchain solutions, and web services. And when this happens, tokens will be consumed. So Zeeve token will be a means to transaction against the secure resources available on the network and to incentivize against the quality and availability of the resources committed by any individual or organization. Zeeve token will also be utilized to penalize the nodes which either are caught for malicious intents or are trying to degrade the quality of the network. Keep in mind though, it's not a native token but a standalone ERC20 token actively supporting the utility transactions for Zeeve SCAPE operations. And if we look at their tokenomics, there's a total of 250 million. Now the team and advisors hold 37.5 and 12.5 million tokens, which is 50 million tokens and 20% of the total token supply. Now, what I always look for as well is the vesting schedule, because you do not want to have the team to be able to drop the tokens on launch and just bail on the project, because this is crypto after all. So for the team members, the vesting schedule is a 1-year cliff with the remaining tokens being released linearly over 36 months, which means that this project has a full year to grow before the team can take some profits. For the advisors, it's a 6-month cliff and a 12-month linear vesting period, but that's normal. Advisors are usually external people like you and me who just support the project, but do so by offering knowledge and connections rather than monetary investments. Now, as a disclaimer, I want to mention the fact that I do not hold Zeeve tokens myself, nor am I personally invested. They did, however, ask me to do a video after me being recommended by their advisor. So a big thanks to the Zeeve team for giving me this opportunity to help them in the video department. Hopefully this video will help you become more informed on this innovative project. And since we're taking a small break now anyway, feel free to subscribe to my channel to always stay up to date on the newest projects available. Now you can also join my Telegram, which I'll link below, where we discuss everything crypto related. And please keep in mind though that I'm not a registered financial advisor, so this video is not meant to be financial advice but educational and entertaining only. Never invest money you cannot afford to miss, because there is nothing as volatile as crypto. Right, let's look at the team and the roadmap right now. The team of Zeeve consists of 22 people that are all blockchain experts and DevOps professionals. The founder is Dr. Ravi Shamria, who is a tech entrepreneur with over 20 years of experience and the former CTO of Biz2Credit that was founded in 2007 with one goal: making business finance work better. They also have a team of advisors that are connected to companies like DCB Bank, DBS Bank and LedgerScore. And the roadmap runs from the final quarter of 2020 to the final quarter of this year. And in the first quarter of this year, they have the beta launch planned together with community events to test the beta version. And in the second quarter of this year, they have 4 events planned. The integration with blockchains, the SDK and API launch for developers, and full-scale tools and automated setup and monitoring for nodes. And in the final quarter, it's time for ARM-based TEE support, production implementation with partners and enterprise network support. So this year will be full of events that shape Zeeve to be the product it wants to be. So overall, this is a very serious project that in my opinion has a lot of potential. It's definitely different than a lot of projects currently being launched. They are actually trying to offer solutions to the challenges of blockchain development. Now the website is full of instructional videos and documentation on how it works exactly and what the deployment specifications are. I highly encourage you to check out the website and documentation to learn everything there is to know about this project. I'll be sure to link everything down below for you so you got a one-stop shop. For now, my name is Rico Richardson, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Doei!